Hi everyone, my name's Susie. I've decided to start filming some YouTube videos. I wasn't going to, but I've been thinking about it for a couple of months now, and I decided that I would go ahead and film some because I've been watching everyone and I feel like a bit of a stalker hanging in the background, commenting on people's pages, and no one actually knows who I am. So I thought it would be a good idea to actually make some videos of my own and share my experience as well. I'm 3.5 years or a bit over that post lap band surgery. It was crap. I hated my lap band. I wouldn't say it was a mistake because I did learn a lot about myself having the band, but it just didn't really work for me as a long-term thing, and I just really didn't enjoy the lifestyle that was involved in having the band. My life was miserable. I was spending a lot of time vomiting and not being able to eat anything healthy, living on slider foods. I had my head in every toilet in Perth, which was a bit disturbing, and I just got over it. It got to a point where I was just like vomiting every night in my sleep. Doesn't matter how early I had my dinner or anything like that, it could be hours later and I'd just like aspirate in my sleep, and it was just horrible. I'd be breathing food into my lungs and choking all night, and I just got over being exhausted and just all the yucky stuff that goes with it. So I decided to get rid of the lap band and go for a gastric sleeve instead. So yeah, I've done a lot of research. I've been, reading loads of blogs and on Facebook, chatting to lots of people in groups, and I've been watching all you guys on YouTube, Lesser Sarah, K-Star, Lauren Losing, Phil and TJ from Fat Kings, Little Aussie Mel, and Sarah Harry Jaker Girl 1989. You've all been really inspiring to me, and partly why I've decided to do videos myself. So thank you. So tomorrow I'm due to have my lap band removed at Hollywood Hospital in Perth. I'm not nervous, actually. I'm kind of excited because I feel like I'm going to be on like a little bit of a holiday, just not being at home, not having to cook and look after kids and all the usual crap. But I am actually going to be bringing some uni work with me because I have an assignment due on Sunday and I haven't even started it, and today is Thursday. So I'll be bringing that with me. But ironically, my assignment is for perioperative nursing, and it's a case study on following a patient through the whole surgical experience from like pre-op to post-op and all the nursing care that happens along the way. So it'll actually have some good first-hand experience to write that assignment. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just so excited that I'm finally getting my band out. I've just been waiting and waiting. I decided to get my band removed about, probably like 10 months ago or more, probably longer than that ago. But when I actually really went, yep, I'm going to do it, and went and joined private health cover because I've had to wait for my private health to kick in. It's been, 10 months since then. So the date has finally come, and tomorrow I'll be having it removed. Yay! Can't wait to get rid of this thing. I have had it loosened for quite a few months now, maybe 3 to 4 months. I've had the fluid removed from my band because of all the problems I was having with the reflux and vomiting and stuff like that. So that's been a bit horrid because I've put on maybe like 8 kilos in that time, and that's been a bit depressing. I've actually been feeling really depressed about it and not in control of my eating. The best thing about having the lap band for me was having that sense of control over just not being able to eat very much and never having that feeling of being disappointed in myself for eating a huge amount of food, like just overeating and that feeling really full and just feeling angry with yourself and just gross. Like I just forgot how yuck that feeling is, and I didn't have it for 3.5 years, and I've just started getting that feeling again, and it reminds me why I want weight loss surgery and the benefits of having it, because it's so much more than weight loss. It's such a psychological thing. Just not feeling like that for any length of time just makes you feel so much better and have such better self-esteem about yourself, just not having that daily grind of feeling shit. So I'm looking forward to having that feeling again of being in control of my eating. And you know, I've been doing several pre-op diet fails because I just figure I don't want to put on too much weight before I have a sleeve, and far out, it's hard. I've been finding it hard to stick to something, especially with not having a sleeve date at this point in time. So I do actually have a sleeve date booked with my original surgeon that did my lap band. I'm booked in for the 1st of August. But I've decided actually not to go ahead with my surgery with that surgeon anymore. It was Dr. Dolan, if anyone's wondering. And purely not because I think that he's a bad surgeon, just because he doesn't do the minimizer ring, which I've heard so much about, and I've had people tell me that it's been really good. And I went to a seminar about a week ago or two, maybe 2 weeks ago, and the rep for the minimizer band was there explaining how it all goes, and it just seems to be something that it's quite new. There's not a lot of data on it, but it's supposed to prevent the stomach overstretching with given time. So, you know, you lose your weight, and then at that point when the weight loss surgery tends to not be as effective for some people, it will just, I guess it's designed to give you that little bit of extra reassurance that your stomach won't stretch out. So I don't know if it's going to work, but I figure why not just give it a shot. I've got nothing to lose except the weight, so that will be good. And only 4 surgeons in Perth offer this new minimizer ring. Because it's so new and there's not much data on it, people are a bit reluctant to try it here. So so I went and saw Dr. Watson at that seminar, and I thought he seemed pretty nice. I'm going to meet up with Dr. Couch, Chris Couch, next Monday, so like in a week and a bit. And I'll probably end up going with Chris Couch because I know that he also does abdominoplasty for his bariatric surgery patients. So I thought it would be good to pick a surgeon that I could then follow on and have abdominoplasty if you need it, which I probably will at the end of the experience. So I'm pretty excited about all that. So I guess I should tell you I'm 36. I live in Perth. I've got 2 daughters that are aged 10 and 11. I'm a nurse and I'm studying nursing as well. So I'm an enrolled nurse and studying my registered nursing. I'm in my final year and I'm really excited about finishing it because it's taken me about 5 years doing it part-time and mixture of part-time and full-time. So I'll be looking forward to finishing that. I don't really know what else to say at this point in time. I'll probably do another video when I get home from hospital and just explain how the whole procedure went with lap band removal, because I don't think many people really put videos up about lap band removal without revision to something straight up. So I'll talk about that. This will be interesting for people that are going through the same thing, because I know a lot of people are having their bands removed. So yeah, people might find it interesting. I'll put one up anyway. And yeah, that's all I've really got to say right now, and I'll talk to you when I come out of hospital. See ya.